Over the past decade, the world has completely evolved. What we used to know and think about money, about relationships, about friendships, about life's choices and decisions have completely changed. So here are 3 things we need to consider that will really help us. But these things border around our mindsets. The way we think, the way we perceive things, the way we see things, and the way we approach things must be totally different in our world today. What you used to think about money, what you used to believe about money, what you used to know about money is no longer the same. Things that money can buy are no longer a luxury but a necessity. Several years ago, cars were not really important because there were other means of transportation in our part of the world. Today, it is no longer like that. So it is important to have the right mindset and the right attitude towards money. Money flows where value is. Money goes to where value is created. And so to make the best out of our lives, it is important to understand that it is time to begin creating value. And one of the greatest ways to create value is to create value in yourself. The more you add value to what you know, the more you add value to the knowledge you have already acquired, the better you become and the higher the value people or prospective employers or anybody who wants to do business with you or transact with you will place on you. Again, it is important to have the right understanding about our health. Some years ago, mental health issues were not a thing that we really considered. Today, it is important. Everybody is protecting their own personal health, and it's important to understand that living in this generation, living in this time, if you can focus and create the right mindset about your health, pursue a healthy living, and do the right things that concerns your health, that concerns eating, that concerns exercising, and understanding the principles that govern good health, you are going to make the best out of it. The last point I want to talk about has to do with connections and relationships. Social networks are very important in our world today. Creating the right network around you, having the right mindset towards networking, and understanding that your social network can be one of your greatest capitals in life. Sometimes people who want to go into businesses, people who want to start something, people who want to achieve something in their lives may not necessarily understand that people have the answers and the keys to certain doors that you would open later. People in your life may have the answers to your questions or the keys to the doors that you desire to open later in life. Treating people well, finding the right connections, being mindful of the kind of people you relate with and kind of people you move with is an important and integral part of the life we live today. Creating the right mindset around relationships, creating the right mindset around forming of connections is very important because that is what is going to help to propel you, your dream, your goal, your vision, or your ambition to the next level. Your next appointment is just a person away. Someone knows the hiring manager. Someone knows the team that are doing the interview. Someone knows of a job opportunity or a project opportunity or a client who is looking for someone to do something for them and can easily connect you. So creating the right environment, creating the right connections is very important in our day-to-day. So what are we talking about today? Mindsets, attitudes, and acting right towards the right things is very important. The world we used to know some years ago is no longer the world we are living in today. Yes, it's the same thing, it's the same place, it's the same people around us. But the way we used to see things, the way we used to perceive things, the way things used to be done, the principles are always the same, but the practice becomes a bit different. The way we used to study some years ago when we were younger is not the same way our kids and children of today are studying. The way we used to transport ourselves in our part of the world some years ago is not the same way we are transporting ourselves today. The way we used to perceive things and relate to people some years ago is no longer the same. People are now becoming more and more mindful of their own state of mind. They are becoming mindful of their own health. They are becoming mindful of their own financial status, economic status, their own social networks, and all of that. And that is the world we live in today.